Alright, hey what's up guys, Yusuf Shah from TechDroids and welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. And finally, we have it in the studio, the Radeon 5700 XT from Gigabyte. So yeah, this is still the reference or founders edition card, so the design still remains the same. And the first lot from every brand, so the first few graphics cards are going to be the same design. Later on, all the brands will come out with their own designs and their own cooling methods and stuff like that. But in this video, let's just talk about the 5700 XT, the value proposition and how it compares to other cards from Nvidia's lineup, the new Super Series, and from previous AMD cards as well, so the Radeon 7, the Vega cards and stuff like that. Let's talk about all that, the specs, the unboxing, what do you get in the box, some features, pros and cons, and at the end I'll give you guys my conclusion, my verdict. Is the Radeon 5700 XT worth buying? All that in this video, but before we get to the video, this card was provided to me by Vikas from Ankit Infotech, so go check him out. It's a store that's located in SP Road for PC parts and PC builds. So anything PC related, you can go to the shop, you'll get a really good price. For example, this card it retails for 32,500 in his shop, so that's a really good price in my opinion. And yeah, all the details to Ankit Infotech will be in the description down below, so go check him out. And with that being said, let's get to the video. Now before we get to the specs or numbers or anything, unboxing out of the way, let's talk about specifications and numbers and all those things. So this card still is based on the new RDNA architecture that changes things in the inner working of the GPU, dividing the workload into two batches, consuming less power and giving out more performance, using more of the GPU at the same time. Still based on the 7nm FinFET technology. That's going to be again very new, very futuristic. This also supports PCI 4.0, but that doesn't result in any extra performance. The extra bandwidth does not really give you extra frames. Also has 80 GB of GDDR6 memory like any other 5700 XT, 2560 stream processors, a 14,000 MHz memory clock. Talking about clock speeds, you have a base clock of 1605, a game clock of 1755, and a boost clock of 1905 MHz. A memory bandwidth of 448 GB per second, and to run this card, you'll need at least a minimum 600 watt PSU with again 8+6 pin PCI power connector, and this supports DirectX 12 and OpenGL 4.6. Talking about some of the new features that have come in this technology, it's going to be FreeSync 2 that helps in reducing stuttering, tearing, and just drop frames, so you'll have a fluid experience while gaming. And these are just general problems every gamer has. It also supports Radeon Relief, so you can record your gameplay, stream it live, and just edit and upload it to YouTube if you wanted to. This also has Radeon's Wattman technology, so that's going to be for power management, managing the power, helping in the long lasting or the longevity of this card, and making sure that nothing gets damaged. So this is going to be a new 6-phase power delivery system, and this also supports Radeon Chill. Now with the performance and specs out of the way, let's talk about the verdict, the conclusion. Is the Radeon 5700 XT worth buying? So if you want benchmarks and stuff, again, as I said, it's in my previous video, so you can go check it out. But in my opinion, this is actually a really good card. It does have really good value for money, but there is some negatives about this card. Now, first talking about its competition, this is definitely competing with the 2060 Super and the 2070 Super. So it's between those two cards from Nvidia's lineup, it definitely is better than the original 2060 and the 2070. So if you were considering those cards, you can definitely go with this. But those cards will get a price cut, so see which one is cheaper for you and then decide what you want to buy. But if you're confused between the 2070 Super and the 2060 Super and the 5700 XT, if you want the best value for money, the best bang for your buck, this is the card for you. So definitely it's a good 1440p to entry-level 4K. It's not going to crush 4K, but you can definitely play games in 4K and still have a really good experience. 1440p is going to be the sweet spot for this card. So definitely if you want to do 1440p gaming, 1080p high refresh rate gaming, so 240 FPS and stuff like that, this is going to be helpful. And yeah, in my opinion, it's definitely worth for the price. Some some cons that I noticed in this card is the blower style cooler that can definitely get fixed in the future when other brands come out with their own designs, their own cooling methods. But this blower style cooler is just not cutting it for this card. The card runs really hot. And also it's kind of loud as well, so acoustics can be improved with maybe third-party designs. And for the price that AMD is launching this card for in India, it's definitely worth buying. I'll leave links to Amazon India as well as again Ankit Infotech, so you can check it out. Yeah, if you want to help the channel out, go ahead and buy from those. And that's about it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, go ahead and smash the like button and also subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future uploads. Peace out.